And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes.
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. To the air, it's Bryson. He's got the back in the middle. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Spartans offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 39. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Nash. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the left side. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Open. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Brown will throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. The play-action fake. Fires to the big fella. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. It'll be a draw. Oh, big juke to get past. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, San Jose State. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Scott. And they pick up just a few on that completion. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. It's a draw. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. The short hands, it's Daniels. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
San Jose State, 7. Kennesaw State, 3.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw, it's Bryson. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. He's looking to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the move. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
In the end zone.
Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback gets enough. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They keep attacking through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Nash. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The give to the back. Nice move there. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Running back searching for a hole. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Fires on the move. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Rides to the back. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Going to the running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Takes the handoff. It's Ashley. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his target down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
13. San Jose State 10.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Brown will throw it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block, it's Wallace. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He's got it inside the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. He wants to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 86.
A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Troy went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Trojans team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Brown wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in on the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. No gain on 1st down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll get rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the lone running back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Seth Q Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. This offense has a second down play. Brown will throw it. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it in the middle. It's Lockhart. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Second down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And that is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game.
San Jose State, 10.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense, 1st and 10 from the 33. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Bryson. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They're bringing heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmaking.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking to pass. It's Bryson. They're setting up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. To the air on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Wide out in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a loss of yardage on that one.
Yeah, you could definitely catch a break there with that ball bouncing out of bounds. 3rd down, trying to make a play, trying to get the first down, but Palmer, ball security is job security.
Especially against this defense, David, because we know they take pride in creating turnovers, and they practice this throughout the week. They're running the football, getting hats on it. You see guys constantly swatting away. This offense, very lucky that that was not a turnover.
coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And that pass is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Brown wants to pass. Brings it in down the left side. He's loose. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, San Jose State. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll try the run. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Brown will throw it. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Great call by the offensive coordinator. He saw an opportunity to take a shot, to dial up one of these types of plays, and beautiful execution by the QB and receiver, and now they're set up in the red zone.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On second down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Spartans! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kennesaw State, 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lift.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. To the air. It's Bryson. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner is stopped. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the gun on third down. Coming after it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a 1-possession lead. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bryson. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got his man. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll give it on the counter. Powers through the defender. At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Spartan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 12 over Rice. Any big developments in this one?
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Back to pass, it's Bryson. Throws to the tight end. And that ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They feed him again. Fighting off the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Pass is incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To throw, it's Bryson. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Looking for more room. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, San Jose State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Bryson. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.